Making all.
Making any noises?
You're making noises.
I'm not making any noises. We have to give consent.
Oh yeah, I might ask you to give consent,
I
but
think I consented.
okay, good.
Ooh.
Doesn't give you all the terms on there, but just trust us, you'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't have a paper anymore.
Here's the paper.
That's not anything. What is this?
It's a paper.
All right,
Use it.
all right. What's up, everybody?
What's
It's
up?
What's up? Josh and Jess from God Hates Unicorns, and we're here with another round of, we don't have our signs anymore. It is bands and artists we like and support that aren't as good as God Hates Unicorns.
It says that.
What is this?
It's an invisible ink.
No, well, I have something on mine. Is this for like,
That's an instruction manual. What is it for?
that's what I'm wondering. Okay, it's not important. And here today,
No, it's for this.
for what?
For that.
Shut up. Here today we have John from Dr. Clock and the Phantom Tones.
Hello. Thank you for letting me be on.
Thank you so much for coming on. We're so excited to have you.
I've
Excellent.
always wanted to do a podcast, so
Oh my God. Well, you picked the worst possible one.
Yeah.
So
I've been watching.
We're very sorry.
we're sorry that this is your experience. The
Sorry.
other ones will probably be better.
Yeah,
So
we'll pop your cherry and then you'll be like, who is that again?
you'll a memory you'll suppress and it'll be fine eventually.
Yeah, you'll remember 20 years from now, like, shove me on this doll when I talk to you.
No.
Goodness.
So thank you very much for coming on. We're very excited to have you. So now there are more of you than just the one.
Are you
Yes.
Dr. Clock?
Are you?
No, there's no Dr. Clock. Dr. Clock is like a character, he's like an eldritch time god. Like,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we did a song about. But yeah, no, there's five of us. I'm John. I play rhythm guitar and sing and write the songs. And then the other members who aren't here tonight, we've got Carrie Young, who is the bass player. He's in some other projects, and I don't know if you know, his older brother is in Fortune Teller, JJ Young. He's a drummer.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, they're pretty involved, and they're like in the Steel City Death Club group.
Ooh,
Heavier artists.
I like that.
Yeah. But and then we have man, I just realized that I don't even remember his full name.
You don't know his name?
I don't know. Yeah.
Can't even tag him in it.
Our friend Ethan D, last name initial starts with a D. I just know that because he's in my phone as Ethan
D. Probably because
He gets some good what?
he gets some good
D?
some D, but which is good, and I'm proud of you, Ethan. Obviously not good enough D because he doesn't even remember your last name.
I feel terrible.
That's great.
Doesn't
Fuck
see that.
you, Ethan.
I'd say we add this out, but we're not gonna.
No,
Yeah.
no, I want him to know. All right. And then
Yeah, and then we got my friend Nathan Pika on lead guitar, and one Nate Murnick on keyboard, and we actually that lineup just came into fruition like a few weeks ago. Actually, we've already been through like lineup changes, even though the project is not even half a year old. It actually started out. Sorry. It looks like you were gonna say something.
No, it was, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. So I was gonna say it started out like I wasn't even the demo tracks that we have put out already. Like I made most of those last year just by myself, and I wasn't gonna like put them out. But then some people heard them and like encouraged me to. But I didn't want to like put them out under my own name because I don't know. I don't like I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have a cool name. I agree.
It does have alliteration though, it's John Joyce. That's a few
That
J's.
is cool.
Yeah. So, and then people started like hitting me up, asking me to do shows with them. And so I ended up recruiting some of the musicians that I knew. And we started playing together, and it was like instant chemistry, jamming together. We would just, we started off like just jamming together on like some Pink Floyd songs, and we would end up playing like one song for like 30 minutes, like just switching back and forth on who's doing lead, and it was just a lot of fun, and everyone seemed really professional about it. So we started learning the songs that I wrote, and now we're planning on starting to perform them together this summer, starting in June.
Yeah, your first show coming up in June. When is that?
June 4th. That's at the Government Center.
Okay.
Nice. That's a cool spot.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's the Sommelier.
Oh, we hate those people.
Yeah, those people suck.
They invited us.
Sorry, Trafford, but no, we love those guys.
We love them so much.
I saw you guys did a one of these with them. Actually, I watched a little bit of it because I didn't really know anything about them either, so I thought it was a good opportunity to learn more about their stuff too.
He's a crooner.
He is. I love his voice. I love his presence, and they're all like super fun.
Yeah,
they're very nice.
Only because they like us. If they
didn't like us,
we wouldn't
then
care.
fuck them. But no, they're really cool. And we played with them before, right?
Yeah, at the
Green Beacon
in Greensburg. That was a fun show.
It was a fun show.
He did one of our better renditions of Shania Twain.
Oh yeah.
He actually knew the words.
We have people come up and do the Shania Twain song because I'm not allowed to sing it. And Jay came up and he really knocked it out of the damn park. Like he should be in the band, not me. He does better. But he probably
on that song, but you're also not allowed on that song.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think he'd probably do better at everything, but there's only so many hours in a day and he has a project, so he can't have it. So anyways. Unless who else is gonna be on?
So it's Samurai. I think she's a hip hop artist. Does some cool stuff. And then I think it's Bikini Islands. The Bikini Islands, yeah. I think they're headlining. So
okay, cool. June 4th. Was that a Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday. It starts at 7.
Oh, nice. I don't know. I'm sure. Hopefully we can go.
Yeah, I think we can probably make it out for that one.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
That would be fun. It sounds like a cool lineup.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was fun when I was listening to your stuff, because we'll have to talk about like what the sound is. I was like, what kinds of things is this person into? Because it's not really clear, like what kinds of like influence you have, because it's really unique. And I was like, this kind of reminds me of this, and it's like I really like what's going on. And then you came on and I'm like, okay, I get it, because I'm looking behind. But yeah, tell us a little bit more about like where this stuff came from.
Yeah, so like I've been making music for the past few years. I've been like producing electronic music and just kind of like keeping it to myself, like down tempo, kind of like deep chill stuff. I really love electronic music and like long songs with like slow build-ups, I guess. But I also love like rock music. Like I think probably the biggest influence is actually Neil Young, and like his stuff with Crazy Horse, like that kind of garage rock sound, or I don't know. It's and then also like I think Neil Young is a great storyteller and like lyricist, and I don't know the reason that I started playing guitar was I was like 15 and I heard the song "Tell Me Why" by Neil Young off After the Gold Rush, and I was like, oh man, I want to learn that song so bad. Like I want to be able to play that And so I made that like my first big guitar goal. And I just became obsessed with Neil Young after that. Like the way that he has kind of like really vague, I guess, lyrics, but I think they have a lot of meaning, or at least they're like abstract enough that you can like put yourself into any song and give it whatever meaning you want to.
Well, he's foreign. He doesn't speak the language.
He is Canadian, yes.
I think they have a pretty similar one up there, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
It's French, isn't it?
No, I think there's another one.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe it's just lost in translation because he's talking in Canadian.
He's Canadian.
But I like that about him too, and I like that about a lot of artists that, you know, I'm a big lyrics person, and it's nice because you don't have to make a song about something specifically, but like the song can be about anything that the person listening to it feels it's about.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
What?
Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams?
He's Canadian.
Okay. He is.
Yeah.
Does he speak Canadian?
I don't know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm just adding my
Good job.
Bryan Adams.
Very nice. We'll tag him in this.
We'll tag him in it.
He'll like it.
What was that one song he had?
No idea.
Yeah, I think like when I create things too, or like write words, a lot of the time I'll feel that way, like it's just randomness happening, like spilling out of my brain, but then I'll like look back at it weeks later and I'll realize like, oh wow, that line is about this unconscious thought that like wasn't able to get out of my head until I was sitting down and writing a song and like feeling through playing music and just like, I don't know, like letting my unconscious mind take over.
And I love, you know, what you're doing with it. It's, you know, the use of like it feels very dreamy to me. Like you know, I was listening to it and you're just going through the full thing, because sometimes you're like, okay, let me listen to a little bit of each song, but like you just put that on and it just goes and you just flow with it, and you're kind of like going in and out of the songs, and there's like interesting different things going on with each one that like you pick out, like that's really cool, but like the whole thing is just like this, you know, very dreamy ride that you just
it's very you know, emotions. Out April 8th, you said, or it says, or you said, and it says.
Yeah.
that already happened.
That already happened.
It was out April 8th.
I was out April 8th, but yeah, it's very ambient, and I love the feel of the whole thing.
Thank you.
Where did you record that at?
Actually, I recorded that right here. All the demos that we have out, I pretty much made them in this living room. Now we have that the project is like getting more organized and more people involved. We have a space where we're planning on actually re-recording most of the songs and re-releasing them, because I mean, honestly, like I'm pretty terrible at mixing, and so I think we need to work on getting more like official and higher quality you know, versions of the songs out. But yeah, like this couch is
That's the place.
Yeah, used
the casting couch.
Oh,
nice.
Cheap preamps, but it's getting much more legitimate now.
And it's always good having a second set of ears when recording.
Yeah.
So it's like, especially if it's not like, you know, if you're recording your own stuff, you're going to have a specific thing in mind. But having somebody else like, you know what, wouldn't this be cool?
Right. Yeah, that's what's really starting to happen with having the other members join the band full time is I can play the guitar pretty well, but I'm not that good at coming up with beats or bass lines, but the guys that I'm working with, I mean, they're just fantastic at what they do, and they're giving me a lot of like creative feedback and adding their own, adding themselves into the songs.
Oh yeah.
And I think they're turning out to be a lot more full sounding because there's more personalization from like multiple souls, multiple people.
That's what you need ultimately.
Yeah.
Especially if they're contributing, you need their like input and like take. Even if you write every note to the song, you're gonna want their style of playing it.
Yeah.
You're gonna want their like, hey, this might work better if we changed it here, and that might inspire you and then the others, and it's a fun thing.
Absolutely.
There's 5 of us, and that's what we always fight about. It's all because it's a constant struggle of like, what everyone has a thing, and then you end up on the right path. But
these people might not be like that good though, because they didn't even show up.
They didn't even show
up. And we
up
don't
for
even
this.
know Ethan's last name.
Yeah, we don't know
So how
Ethan's last
valuable
name.
are they?
Yeah,
I've like known him for a while too. I've known him for at least like probably a year now. So that I really have no excuse not to know his last
Sorry,
name.
Ethan.
I'm not sorry.
I have a lot of friends named Ethan, and like so in my mind it's like, oh, that's Ethan H. This is Ethan D.
That's a weird name to
I
have
have
a lot
no
of
friends
of.
named Ethan.
That's a lot of that's a weird name to have a lot of friends of.
Well, I noticed that in the band there's
John.
a guy named Nathan, a guy named Nate, and a guy named Ethan. So lots of
it's like so Nate, but maybe everyone's name starts off as Nathan and then you abbreviate it differently. So like Nathan, you start with Nathan and then you just are like, well, I'll be an Ethan or I'll be a Nate.
Yeah.
So it just happens like that. I didn't realize about that, but now I know. So interesting. So you're going to be, so you said you have a spot that you're going to be re-recording. Is it with somebody or just another location?
Yeah, we got a practice space.
Oh, nice.
A legitimate practice space, and it's we're all coming together to like bring the necessary equipment to try and record in that space. And so right now we're working on like retweaking and recreating some of the first songs that I put out back in, I think it was like February. And then trying to work with, I want to like work with an engineer who like who I feel like understands the goals, like, and cares about it, like, and has, would have passion for it. So we're trying to figure that out, trying to find somebody to work with.
Anybody in mind? Or
I've been talking to some people that I got introduced to online, but nothing official yet.
Okay, we could talk after the interview if you want for a second. So I know of some people that we won't mention on here
Because we don't want to give you any publicity.
No, I
that you
really
didn't
want.
earn.
I really want to,
No,
but
just
I
kidding.
don't want to.
Okay.
But yeah, well, we could talk for a second on here because I know a few that would probably be great for you.
That sounds good. I would love that.
One of them is me. I'm kidding. I'm not good. But no, I do have some names.
We'll see.
Awesome. Yeah, that would be appreciated.
And if the audience wants to know those names, it is a $20
It's a
donation.
fucking secret.
Oh, they can pay for them.
Oh yeah, $20 they can know.
They can know. So
Yep.
DM us.
DM us with Ethan's last name.
Okay, yeah.
Right,
Well,
that's the password.
And that's
I
the
definitely
password
have to figure that out.
for this information.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, Ethan, we love you.
I know. I feel so bad because he definitely didn't know that I don't know what his last name is. But
Gotta find out.
Oh, don't worry.
You don't do anything with these videos.
I do. I'm here.
You do arrive, unlike
I
Ethan.
arrive. It's my
So
fucking house.
anyways, we're okay.
It's my house. Where do
It
I
is.
arrive at?
Shut up. What else did I want to ask? So are you writing new material? I know you're re-recording what you have.
yeah, I mean, like I'm I constantly write, like definitely making things is my outlet and like way of, I guess, trying to be able to, I don't know, somewhat address like the things about myself that I don't like. So like,
Don't understand that.
yeah, I obsessively make things, and I'm always working on stuff, and I still like secretly make electronic music and don't show it to anybody. But yeah, we right now we are focused on like remaking these versions of the songs that we've already put out, because they're all actually like uh, they're all about kind of the same thing. They're all about sleep, and like I have a lot of like paranoia and insomnia and like trouble falling asleep at night. And so especially when I was like working on writing these songs, I was really I guess like pushing myself to just not stop at all. And I was like staying up all night for days in a row. And so then like when it came time to writing lyrics for the songs, like it ended up being a lot about that. And so we have like ideas for turning it into a sort of a concept album and putting out like a selection of the demos that we have already, hopefully like by the end of the summer.
That's so cool. I love this method. I mean, you're probably not gonna like live a whole lot longer, but you're gonna make the coolest fucking things imaginable. Like,
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
Like a sleep aid.
What?
Yeah.
Like a sleep aid.
What's like a sleep aid? What were you gonna ask him about his equipment?
Nothing. Never mind. You yell at me.
You were interrupting.
You yell at me.
All right. What kind of equipment do you use?
For recording,
For your electronics.
not gonna lie, I just use like for practice, we have like an old keyboard that we put through our PA system, and we use that. But for the things that I've recorded, in all honesty, I use my computer keyboard because I like turned it into a MIDI controller.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have the most glamorous equipment.
So we're on Zoom right now.
Heck yeah. So,
I understand.
Yeah.
We went O-ring.
We do. We have this thingy. It has like the circle that like makes you lighter because there's no, otherwise it would be very dark. You'd be like, I'm not sure if they're still there. So we do have that bit of technology that we have lights enough to know we're in the room.
Heck yeah.
Listen to your stuff though. I would love to hear you on some analog stuff.
Yeah. That would be
honestly, like I would love to hear you on like some old 80s, 70s synths.
Yeah.
You know, going to town.
Just go to town.
Yeah, we're trying to our keys guy, he's got a lot more of a legit setup than I do. And we're working right now on trying to get it like utilizing more synth sounds and like bigger synth sounds, and especially for live shows.
Yeah, I'm a former keyboard player and piano player, so I always love like old synth sounds, and I love the new digital age, and like I'm in the process of buying some like MIDI keyboards and in a new Mac, so you know, to run it. But like hearing ambient stuff like what you're doing and other stuff like that always wants me to like, hey, I want to get this old Moog.
Yeah.
Like I want to grab that, and it's like that's really like $5,000.
Yeah, that's music.
Hi, we have a friend. Hello. What were you eating?
Cheetos. Do you not wash your hands?
No, it's well. I mean, the hands look okay. It's just the face situation.
Okay. Stay off camera, bud.
Why?
We're gonna edit that out.
You're
What?
fine.
What did you say?
You're fine.
Yeah, my son came down. He wants to be on the video.
Be on the video a little bit. Oh goodness. This is John Joyce.
Hi.
How's it going?
Mm,
All right, put your headphones in.
they're already in. It's just I need to put this in.
Yeah, but yeah, listen to like how you guys do stuff, and makes me want to buy more equipment. Just
Yeah.
'cause I want to do stuff like like.
Well, you
more-
don't have to. He just said all he does.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
The
but
moral of the story.
that's not the moral of my story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's about like what do you call it? Motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah, for a long time, I was convincing myself that I couldn't make like guitar. I always wanted to do rock music, I guess, like indie ambient rock, but I was told myself I couldn't because I didn't have the equipment, and then I just was like stopped caring, I guess. Like I have to make stuff anyways.
Yeah.
And I was getting bored of using just the keyboard, so I got a cheap preamp and started actually borrowing some guitars from roommates because my guitars are not in the best state right now.
But that's it. I mean, if you have something in you you need to get out, you just got to find a way to do it.
Yeah.
You don't need a $5,000, whatever, like
Mug.
mug. You just need some heart and some gumption.
And a mug.
You don't need a mug. I'm sure it's great if you have one.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make do with what you have. That's what you
Right.
have to do.
And I've always been making stuff like my whole life, no matter what, whether or not I share it with people or like really try and put effort into getting other people to read or listen to it. But I don't know, recently I've just felt more motivated and like, I guess, started believing in myself more.
I'm so happy you are because you can do it. You're awesome.
Thank you.
And just remember that some lady that you didn't really know from a podcast that wasn't that good told you that you could do it and you're awesome.
Oh,
And
thank
never
you.
let that go.
I actually really like your guys' podcast. I've been watching it a bit because sorry, my roommates are moving
That's
in. I don't know. It's a great way to learn about other acts in the area. Like,
That's
why we love
that's
doing
what,
it.
yeah, that's what we love doing. Like meeting new people and people we do know as well, just to like get through like how do people write and do things and
yeah.
Dan, what are you doing? He's a songwriter too.
He actually wrote some of the songs on the last album.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys didn't really do the ones I wanted you guys to do.
Oh, well, we'll have to do them on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a songwriter.
Nice. Does he get paid?
No.
No.
Do any of us get paid?
Yeah, no.
No. Well, hold on. Why would I ever get paid by that? I'm just a child. When I have money, I have money everywhere. Money.
He's probably gotten paid more than we have.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It's like $1,000. And I
You have
lost it.
$1,000. Where'd you lose it?
I got like some of it, but
Oh well.
I
We're
stole
gonna have to
$1
look for
from
that.
my dad.
Yeah, his dad stole it.
No, not me. What do you mean his dad?
But Emotions is a great little demo you have on Reverb, not Reverberation,
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. It's down
Yeah.
below.
With the links are
Thank you.
The
below.
links are below.
Damien, would you like to do a like and subscribe for us, please?
You think I would?
Yeah.
I don't even
With
watch
that,
yours.
with that cheesy face.
Do you like and subscribe below?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it. Like and subscribe below. And yeah, we'll have all the links to anything you want to link up. And you gotta check it out. What's the alternate name for your band?
Oh,
Just
there's a couple. The one is Dr. Cock and the Funky Boys.
I love that.
It's, Sometimes we'll jam and get funky. And then we also came up with we were joking around and came up with the our rival band from Philadelphia, which is Professor Time and the Ghost Notes.
Ooh, I want to make that band. And
Yeah.
then we can be our tribals.
Yes, yeah.
Good.
I think we're going to.
All right.
So
sounds-
Professor Time and the Ghost Notes has
Yes.
challenged you to a duel. But please check out Dr. Clock and the Phantom Tones and check them out on July 4th.
June 4th.
June
June 4th.
4th. It was a J1. Check them out on June 4th
January
at the
4th.
government. No, June 4th at the government center with some other people that we also really like.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
That one band.
Yeah,
Somalia.
Somalia.
Yeah.
Somalia.
Well, thank you so much, John. It was so awesome getting to meet you, and
Yes.
thank you for coming on. We're looking forward to getting to see you guys.
And finding out Ethan's last name.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
so I can ask him.
I'll definitely figure that one out.
Well, thank you so much. You're awesome, and
Damn.
Thank you.
take care. We can't wait to see you soon.
Yeah, it should be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll be bye. Bye.